Yo, what's going on? Can you see that? All right. Still think it's kind of small. Hmm. Let me try something else. Is it easier now? You know, I don't know if it's easier to see. Well, we'll do the best we can. So right here, we're looking at Jayden Hodge. He is a top 50 player in the class of 2026. He played at St. Rose in New Jersey, but he's going to Monterde. He's playing on the USA. He's playing on the UAA circuit with He's playing on the Under Armour circuit right now with the short shots. Estrella Garcia, how you doing, Estrella? Um, he's about 6'6", good athlete. He's from Belgium, I believe. See that? Because he's playing in the short conference, he's getting a lot of like boards, he's getting a lot of rebounds and things like that. The athletes in the conference that he's playing against right now can't really hang with him, right? All right, that's him bringing up the ball. I think this is the next level in his development. I think right now he's a good ball handler. I don't know if it's easier to see like this. Right now he's a good ball handler. Like he's an okay ball, like the playmaking and the ball. The Lakers getting. I think the Lakers getting Aiden is really good because I think playing with Luca and LeBron, he could act as a lob threat, and I think he's better than that. Like he has post moves. He could shoot. Playing with LeBron, it's always better if you could shoot the ball. Oh, okay, did they get Brad Beal today? Oh, that's crazy. Um, a lot of people have like different opinions on Brad Beal. Yeah, do you think LeBron? Do you think LeBron might actually leave? right? So let's go back. Right, bringing up the ball. I think he's got to get a little more wiggle, right? I mean, it was a decent decision. Like there was nothing wrong with the decision, right? Because he goes to this side, to the left side, the defense was shifted to the strong side. So he made a good pass. I don't know if the pass to this guy who he threw it to. Do you do you Brown might leave. He working out in Cleveland facility war though. You think he'll try to go to Cleveland to end his career, right? I mean, that was a good pass considering that that player was a shooter. I don't know if passing it into the corner could have helped. This is solid right here, right? Just take advantage. They're a little smaller. They're not as athletic. You just get it done, right? Another floater in the paint. They're using him kind of as a big. They're using him kind of as a big because, like I was saying before, like in this conference, a 6'6" guy like him is generally going to be a big man. But at the next level, um, his brother plays at Villanova. Um, his brother plays at Villanova. I know he has an offer from TCU. Um, so right now, Maryland's in the picture. Penn State is in the picture. Trying to see who else is. And I know those offers are gonna go up because playing at Montverde. I gotta change. My fault. I spelled Montverde wrong. Northwestern and Georgetown are the two that are ahead right now in in recruiting him. But right here, so right, so at that size, he's showing good touch. But at the next level, he's not going to be playing in that like foul line extended area. Yeah, he definitely going to Cleveland if he goes anywhere or the Mavs. Bro, David Jones Garcia. Yo, David Jones Garcia has been lighting that summer league up, bro. That dude is annihilating the summer league. I feel like him and Darius Baisley been like probably the two best players in the summer league. I feel like Walter Clayton is not playing around. I feel like Trey Jones for Washington, he's gonna have the green light. Carter Bryant, yeah, but I feel like he right now he's probably still more of a defensive player, but like as his offense grows a little bit, it could be interesting. You know what I mean? Because like you remember Kawhi and Paul George when they first got to the league, they didn't really have offense like that. You know what I mean? And look at them today. So if the work ethic shows up, he could be good. But I hear you though, right? Right here, quick move, doesn't play around with it too much, gets to the basket and scores. Right? Keeps it simple. But look, like these athletes are like, just gets the lob. These athletes just can't bang with him. But you see the unselfishness here. He's not just out here trying to get 30. He actually scored his 1,000 point in this game too. That was good defense. Bang out. Give me that. Cooper Flag. I think Cooper Flag's good. Like I think I think the NBA is gonna make sure he's successful because the NBA really needs these kind of players to really kill. But yeah, I think Cooper Flag's good. I think he has a lot of work to do because I just don't feel like I've ever seen him with the kind of pressure. Dylan Harper to me is the best player in this draft by far. Um, I'm a I saw yeah I saw Dylan. I'm gonna do a breakdown of Dylan and Ace Bailey one of these days, just when I get some time. But yeah, I like Dylan Harper. I think he's the best player in this draft. I think next year's draft is probably, with AJ DeBansa and Darren Peterson. I feel like that draft, is pretty loaded too. Um, I'm surprised Tejada. Man, like I don't see why he should leave LA unless he just wants to go back. Unless he just wants to go back and do it with the hometown team. I just don't see why he should leave. See, this is something that I like right here though. Right, he bangs out right here. Cool. And his teammates are hyped for him. Then he gets the steal playing tough D, and he's just as hyped for his teammate right there. You know what I mean? That lets you know that he's a good team. That he's a good teammate. Boom. Bang out. Right? Decent playmaker. Uh the Cavs are contenders. I do think the Cavs got a shot. You think the main reason they got bounced out was just health reasons? Um, yeah, I hope Luka's in tip top shape. Injuries. Yeah, I hope Luka's in tip top shape. That's what everybody's saying. I mean, we'll see. We'll see, man. I hope yeah, because I mean he can maximize his potential that way, you know what I mean? He can maximize his potential. I think the East is wide open. Who do you like in the East? Makes the play for his teammate there. That was a pretty good move. Teammate returns the favor. Left-handed finish, showing that he could finish with both hands. So I would say, yeah, his playmaking is a little bit underrated. Definitely still needs more work, but his game, probably the best part of his game is this right here. Just that toughness. You know what I mean? Plays hard. If he doesn't develop much more as a playmaker, I mean as a guy with wiggle, like a ball handler. Okay, so you think he needs that strength to be able to uh you think he needs that strength to be able to bully people? That's an interesting that's an interesting point. But I feel like what do you think about him getting in better shape to be able to defend? Right? Look at this toughness right here. Comes from the other side, weak side, boom. That's it right there. You know what I mean? Like he'll get on the floor at any school he goes to because of plays like that. And that's to any kid. Any kid coming up, doesn't matter how big or small your name is. Like if you're making winning basketball plays, I feel like coaches are gonna give you a shot. You know what I mean? Yeah, you think Luca shouldn't? Yeah, I mean that's what J Pop is saying too. Like he shouldn't lose that much weight. But like, I guess, what do y'all think about him just like toning up? You know what I mean? Like if he's not losing weight, getting more like jacked, more tone. You know, yeah. Um, Jayden Hodge, top 50 player. He's a guy who um could see him, probably going to maybe a Big Ten team, or maybe going to Villanova to play with his brother. But good player. I like his game, like his attitude, and yeah, I'll stay on to yeah, I'll release this video, um more of the more of the regular highlights, and people could just go watch that. Um I think him being able he'll be more, but generally just in the history that I've seen, I don't really remember point guards that are really not playing D at that level winning titles. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I don't think yeah, I don't think him scoring is yeah, I just think it's difficult when you don't play D to win a title. And I feel like to play D you got to be in shape. So it's like a two. Yeah, Curry used to be like Luke on D. Yeah, I think he was a little bit better because he learned under Mark Jackson at least some principles. But I agree though. Like the guys that I think are like Luca, like specifically, are like Dame, Trey Young, like guys like that. Even Steve Nash, like those guys didn't really play like much of defense at all. You know what I mean? You know what? It's interesting when you say a lot of when people say that. Like I do think bulking up could hurt you. Um, but I don't even know if Luca bulked up yet because like he's probably gotten skinnier. But like a lot of people say a lot of these things about like getting too strong. It feels like your jumper vanished. You know what though? A lot of people say these things about like getting bigger and this and that, or your hands too big. Like Shaq was missing free throws because his hands were too big. But you got to look at Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard's strong. His hands are big, and his arms are really long. And I feel like what part of Giannis's problem is his arms are really long, and his shot is not the same every time. You know what I mean? He dips it so low. He dips it so low, so it's like difficult to get like a. It's difficult to like I feel like he just needs to get a consistent pattern where he's catching it and going. But yeah, but Kawhi Leonard, all those things never affected him. You know what I mean? And you got to think Kawhi Leonard's jump shot wasn't good when he got to the NBA. He was shooting that thing from behind his head. But wait, hold on, y'all. I'm a log off this one. I'm gonna log off this one, and I'm gonna do like the NBA talk. But I'm gonna leave this one here so like people that want to see like this analysis. Hold on, I'm gonna jump off. Yeah, I think Giannis needs to redo his form. But hold on, y'all. I'm gonna log off and I'm gonna jump back on. But yeah, that was Jayden Hodge. Hope y'all appreciated that. God bless in Jesus' name, amen. All right, I'm gonna log this one off. I'm gonna jump back on.